So what's the best gaming headset for your Xbox Series X or PC for under $50? Well, I think we may have found a good one today. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to Cringy Tech Talk. My name is Chris. If you're new here, then welcome. This is a channel where we talk all things tech with a specific focus on gaming and streaming for both PCs and consoles. If you like this content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell so you get notified when I make new videos, and giving this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, we're gonna be taking a look today at the Zues II from Redragon. Let's get into it. So as you can see, the build quality in these things is actually really nice for the price. You've got a combination of metal and plastic, but they're really comfortable to wear. The ear cups are nice and plushy, as is the top headband. And you do have metal where it counts. So the parts that you're gonna be flexing around your ears that hold the ear cups are metal. It is plastic pretty much everywhere else. But one thing I really like about these is that you can use them not only for gaming, but for at the office. I mean, they don't look like super gamey. Yeah, there's a little bit of red there, but honestly, like you could wear these when you're out and about, connected to your phone or whatnot, as compared to something like the Astro A10 with their gaudy microphone that doesn't come off, and you can just see it. I mean, it looks like a gaming headset. I wouldn't wear these to the office, right? But just putting these on, these are much more comfortable, just FYI. So in the box, you are going to get the headphones. You get a detachable microphone, which we're going to do a mic test here in just a little bit. You get a splitter from a 3.5mm single into a headphone and microphone input, which is actually great if you're using these on an older computer that might not have the single combined input. So they include that in the box, and it's a nice braided cable. All the cables that come with it are braided. You get the cable to connect to controllers or to your phone. It's just a standard 3.5mm on both sides, male. Braided, decent length, for connecting to your phone. Yeah, about that long. I'm 6'3", so I don't know what my wingspan is, but yeah, you get that. And then you also get the cable for connecting to your computer, which is 3.5mm to USB. And it also comes with the controls inline. So you get volume up and down, you get a mic mute button, and then you get a sound mute button. So pretty standard, but it's nice. It feels good. And like I said, braided cable. And I've been using these for about a month and a half now, and I'm super impressed with the quality. As you can see, before I was using the Astro A10s before, and while they're good, they just don't compare, honestly, in my opinion, in terms of build quality and in terms of overall sound. We'll talk about the sound profiles and why I like the Redragon Zues II sound profile over some of the other gaming headsets. We'll talk about that in detail. All right, for the specs, the drivers are 53mm. It's got a frequency response of 20 to 20,000 kilohertz. For the microphone, it's got a frequency response of 100 to 10,000 kilohertz, and it's an omnidirectional noise canceling microphone. And these are compatible with both PC, any of the consoles, so Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and you can connect them into your mobile phones. So all around connectivity here, you have all the options available to you. And more importantly, I wanted to talk about the actual sound profile of this headset. So in gaming headsets like the Astro A10, which I've had for a few years now, and I'm not dogging the Astro, it's a great headset. I've had it for like 2 years and I really enjoyed it. But one thing that's always bothered me about these gaming headsets is that their sound profile is V-shaped, where they emphasize bass and treble. and the mids are just really washy. So anytime that you're not gaming, like say you're listening to music or you're just watching a movie or whatever, the sound profile is really messed up. And yeah, some of them have different ways that you can edit those sound profiles. But honestly, that's the way the drivers are built. They're made to emphasize both the bass and the treble. And one of the things that really impressed me about the Redragon Zues II is that it's an even sound profile for the most part. It doesn't overly emphasize the bass. It doesn't overly emphasize the treble. It's really more, instead of V-shaped, it's more flat, which is more in line with like studio headphones. Whereas that's why one of the reasons why I picked these up is because from listening to editing videos and whatnot, it's so much better to be able to actually hear what the sound's actually going to hear like versus overemphasized bass and whatnot. That's not to say that the bass in these isn't nice. They sound really good, but music sounds fantastic on these. Gaming also still sounds really good, and you're not overly just hearing rumbling bass as well. So I really enjoy the sound profile on these, and that was one of the main reasons why I ended up picking these up, because I do more than just game. I like to also listen to music. I like to also edit videos. I'm a musician somewhat. I've played guitar for a long time, and me and my wife sing. So for editing music, editing videos, listening to music, these sound much better to my ear than some of the more gaming profile headsets. And I've had Turtle Beaches in the past. I've had Astro A40s. I had Astro A10s. And most gaming headsets do have a sound profile that looks more like that V. And I'll have Amazon links to these below. They're Amazon affiliate links, and they really help out the channel. I'm still new and I'm growing, but whenever you guys purchase something using one of my links at no extra cost to you, it helps support the channel and helps me grow this thing so I can get more products to review. So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much to the people that have been using those links already, and it really helps me out. It's awesome.
All right, so for the remainder of the video, I'm just going to be using my microphone that's on the Redragon Zues II and not my normal microphone that I use. Thought that would be a little fun idea just to do mic tests for the rest of the video. So we'll see how this sounds. This is straight out of the computer, no post-processing done. This is how the microphone sounds. Let me know if I should just use this one all the time. So let's talk about the competition really quick. You've got the Astro A10s, which I've shown you, that are in a similar price range, around that $40 to $60, kind of the window. You got some good options from both HyperX and from SteelSeries. All of them are really good, but I will say that for the ones that I've tested out of those and read reviews on, you are going to get, like we talked about, that V-shaped sound profile. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more accurate, then I think these Redragon Zues IIs are a fantastic option, and you can't really go wrong for less than $50 with these. I'm waiting for my furnace to turn on so we can test the noise cancellation on the microphone. My kids and wife are upstairs right now. I hear them rumbling around, so you might be able to hear them as well, because like I said, there's no post-processing on this, but let's hear them. All right, so we've talked about a lot of positives. So what are the cons of this headset? For number one, I wish they would have made the cable a little bit longer. As you can see, I'm connected. There's the furnace. Can you guys hear the furnace? We're testing some noise cancellation right now. So the furnace is literally like 2 feet that way. So I'm sure you can hear it because there's no post-processing. But I wish the cable would have been a little bit longer for the connection to the computer, because you can see I'm kind of stretching it out right now. However, it's long enough if you're sitting right in front of your computer. And the other thing I will say that is a con is the software. I've got some other Redragon products, and the software has been easy to install, but for some reason the software drivers for the headset were ridiculous. So first thing, it's like 25,000 items within the file that you download, and it has a really weird, strange name that's written in a different language is the name of the folder. So I was actually kind of hesitant and had to double check to make sure that I actually had the right file downloaded from the right site before I installed it, because I was like, I'm not about to get a virus on my computer. It was the right one. There's just a weird file name. And what you need to do is it actually won't even install because it doesn't recognize the file name. So just go in and rename the folder after you download it to like 123 or something like that, and it actually installs fine. These are plug and play though. You don't really need to download the software. I did it just because I wanted to see how the software was, but you can't really do anything in the software other than you can set up a custom like 7.1 sound profile, but I see absolutely zero reason to do that because you can just use Windows Sonic or Dolby Atmos and get better results. So really, I would just say don't download the software at all, but it's there if you can. Just rename the files. I had to do that. So what are my final thoughts? I think for under $50, you get a really nice, well-built headset that you can use for multiple applications. You can use it for gaming, you can use it for listening to music, you can use it for content creation, and you also get a fantastic sounding mic to boot. So for the price, you can get some other more name brand products, but honestly, to my ear, I feel like these sound better than any ones that I've actually tested that are within this price range. So once again, I think they're a great option, and I've been using them on my Xbox Series X, playing some Gears 5 and Dolby Atmos surround 7.1 sounds awesome. You can hear the horde up behind you, and it's pretty freaky, but I love it. And that wraps up this video. Guys, we just hit over 300 subscribers today, and we're just barely over a month old. Thank you so much for the support so far. It's been really fun. I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying talking to you guys, interacting. So if you got questions about anything about this headset in particular, or anything about the Xbox or whatever, be sure to leave a comment down below. Ask away. I'm here to answer and help you guys out. And for those of you that have made it this far, I appreciate you watching this entire video. We're going to be cranking out some more content here soon. So please be sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that bell so that you get notified when I release some videos. I got some more really good, really cool videos coming out here within the next week. So I'm super excited, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.